This morning, we bring you a different perspective on youth mental health. Turns out there is a lot of value in teens talking to each other about their problems. I sat down with a Shorewood High School senior about her mission in this week's Health Link. Hailey Zaw is a senior at Shorewood High School in Shoreline.
I was born and raised in Singapore, and I moved here in December of 2021.
Among the things she noticed,
I'm used to the rain back home, so the rain doesn't really affect me as much, and I kind of like it.
It certainly wasn't the weather that dragged her down, but the daily stresses of high school life, tests, and college applications soon got to her.
When I first moved here, it definitely took a toll on my mental health because moving across the world, the earth actually, and the culture shock and the difference it really affected my mental health initially because I don't live with my parents. My parents live back home, so I live with family.
Hailey looked for ways to help herself and her peers. She was chosen as one of 3 team leads for this year's National Student Advisory Council for a group called Work to Be Well, a group that advocates for teens to approach teens.
We're more likely to experience similar mental health problems or experiences, and we're able to relate and rely on each other.
The Providence Health-led group's goal is to encourage young people to embrace mental health.
It's the main part of what we do.
Joanza Hadley is the program director of Work to Be Well.
We make sure that everything that we do has a teen voice or a teen lens to it.
Now is the time to pay attention. Data from the CDC's Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance System shows an upward trend in mental health concerns among young people, including a steady rise in the percentage of teens who reported feeling persistent sadness and hopelessness. And the percentage of high schoolers who seriously considered suicide have ticked up in the last decade.
I think a lot of times, a lot of well-meaning, well-intentioned adults, are like, hey, we have this answer, we know what it is, but really it's about going to the teens who know, right? They're growing up today, they know what it's like to be in school.
And Hailey wants to help uplift. As part of the program, she took part in a podcast about dealing with testing stress.
Hi everyone, my name is Hailey. I'm a senior from Washington State.
And led a mental health workshop for teachers and staff at Shorewood High School. Her #1 message to teens:
they're not alone along this journey, and there's lots of people out there that love and care about them, and there's also lots of resources out there that they can access to help them, and that they'll be able to get through this, and you got this.
The Work to Be Well program's curriculum is available for free online. For more information on that, look for this story in the Health Link section of king5.com.